How does the burn token work? Welcome back to Poor Man Printing, guys. And today we're going to go over how the tokenomics work with VV and Ecomi. But first, I just want to give a special thanks to Mr. Brock. I don't know who you are, but Mr. Brock sent me a NFT to complete my set. Straight up rare, ultra rare DeLorean. Like, they don't make people like you no more. And just to let you know, I'm never selling it. I don't care. But bringing up that, we are sitting at 947 subscribers, guys. We're almost at 1,000. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be some giveaways at 1,000. It's probably going to be a DeLorean. If you was watching Stay in Alpha, there is no Nightwing, so don't even think about it. Man, I just got to hand it to people out there, the Omi community. I mean, it's the nicest community. It really is. It really is. But, you know, hey, Brock, I got to thank you again, bro. I do. I mean, I'm used to working and earning everything I get. And then you hooked me up with that. I mean, I was shaving when I seen it and almost cut my damn face. I was like, what? I can't accept this. But I'm going to accept it, man. You sent it to me. So thank you, sir. Thank you. But yeah, so we got a lot to go over, guys. But first, beer of the day. Roll that transition.
Ice cream. Oh my God!
I don't care who you are. I still love that. That's funny as hell. All right. So here we go. Beer of the day. So beer of today is double stuffed. I can't find it on the internet, guys. Can you see it? Double stuff. And it is, I'm just going to read it right off the can. I'm on their website and I've looked for this beer and I can't find the damn beer nowhere. I mean, they got some cool beers, but this particular beer I cannot find. They're out of Wisconsin and I'm just going to read it off the can, guys, and try it out. I mean, it looks like it's going to be good. So, Imperial Stout with chocolate, wafers, cookies, cacao, nibs, and vanilla. Let's pour it. Let's see what it's about, guys. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Oh, that's dark. Ooh. Ooh, man, that thing's pouring out like syrup. Where the alcohol content? I don't even know. If y'all can find information, hey, hook me up with it because I don't know. Y'all ready? Let's try it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, that tastes like an Oreo cookie with a touch of chocolate and a hint of coffee. If you like this kind of beer, which I do, go check it out, dude. Go check it out. Holy cow. Man, that's good. I follow VV and I want to show you this right here. They have 73 followers, right? They just gained an extra follower right here. Ghostbusters Afterlife coming to theaters. And then, okay, so let's check this out real quick, guys. As soon as you click on there, oh hell, we buying NFTs right now or something? What's going on? Okay, here we go.
How are you
So
doing?
this is Bill
I'm
Murray.
gonna show us something that I haven't seen.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Check this out. I
Say
bet you.
nothing.
I bet you this is the next NFT. Watch this.
Blue velvet.
Marshmallows. Look out.
Yep. Yep. That's a mean little bugger. That's gonna be a cool NFT,
I've never
guys.
seen any of that. That
It
looks
really
good.
is.
That's got the feel, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they bring that out, it's gonna be awesome. I'm guessing that's gonna be a small drop with the little, what are the name of it? A little puff marshmallow, mini puff marshmallow. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Whoever VV follows usually brings out some content that they're gonna they have or are gonna bring it out. So that's what I do. I just brought that to you. It ain't much to it, but hey, I brought it to you. So I wanted to show y'all this. Like, I'm not perfect. I really ain't. And I made a video saying when I was going to buy. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But I said I was going to buy at 42.5, right? 42.5. Okay. Yesterday I was like, man, I don't believe it's going to come. I don't believe it's going to come down. You know, this is what happens. If you got a game plan, stick to it. Don't veer from the game plan. This is called FOMO, fear of missing out. So I'm like, you know what? It's probably getting to start going back up to 60s, to 70s, to 80s. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to buy. I'm going to buy. So I bought at 51, 0051. When I got up this morning, look right here. Where did this drop to? 0042484. Where did I tell you I said it at? 42.5. That's what happens, guys. Stick to your game plan. Nobody's perfect though. All right, what we got next? Right here. So Reese was talking to Dean. Dean, I don't know who that is, but he said, I guess he's talking about dumping. He said, ha ha ha. We're way too early in the piece to be selling anything. Just my opinion, not financial advice, but of course, I know what's coming, so you can take that how you want. So there you go. They don't plan on selling, guys. They don't plan on dumping on you. So don't be listening to the FUD. Don't be listening to none of that bull crap. Like I said, you know, have a plan. Stick to the plan. All right, guys. So here's a video by Mr. Orion Cryptotrader. I'm talking, this guy is so smart. Like, I'm not good at explaining stuff, so I'm gonna bring you a video of this guy explaining stuff, writing it down, because I mean he does an excellent job. Why not? And if you want to know, he has some more videos out there, guys, explaining some stuff. Definitely go watch them if you want to get into detail of the tokenomics of every single thing. This guy breaks it down for you with crowns. I mean, come on. But yeah. So let's watch this. Let's see what happens. See if we can understand it. So yeah, let's just do this.
Track those tasks through Ecomi and see what happens with the Omi token. So she's got 2 tasks that she's going to do for us today. And we're just going to make tasks circles to differentiate them from wallets. So the first task she's going to do is she is going to buy gems. And when she buys those gems and she's got them in her wallet, she is then going to buy an NFT. And we're going to follow how this works.
Now listen, I know this might be boring to y'all, or if you already know it, you don't have to watch it. But for people, some people have been asking me on YouTube, like, how does the token burns work? So I'm just trying to explain it the best way I can. I tried to type it out, but I mean, we all know I can't spell that good. So, but hey, watch this. If you really want to watch it and understand it. So this is just one part. There's a lot more videos. So just watch this part here, guys.
Okay, so now that we've seen Jill and what she's doing, let's go to Ecomi and let's find out.
I'm also going to leave a link down below. So if you want to go to his channel, definitely subscribe to his channel. Because, I mean, this guy here does a fantastic job of explaining everything.
What some of their wallets are about. So these 3 wallets that I am creating, they go together. I don't have a name for all 3 of them. Maybe the triple wallets, the triple burn wallets. We'll figure out a name for it. But anyway, so we have got these 3 wallets. Okay, they're very closely connected. And let's go ahead and explain them. So the first wallet is what we know as the reserve wallet. And the reserve wallet was first given, when Ecomi made it, 300 billion Omi. All right. And then Ecomi built a second wallet. And they filled that.
Now, the other video he has out is explaining where he got the 300 billion. So I suggest you go watch it if you want to understand where he got the 300 billion at.
Wallet with 45 billion Omi. I know in the first video I said it was between 40 and 45 billion. Well, I've gone back, I've fact checked that. It is actually 45 billion. The third wallet that Ecomi made is the burn wallet. And that one, they didn't put any Omi in it. They kept it empty. All right, so these 3 wallets, they're all interconnected and things move in one way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to visualize it as if it's on a conveyor belt. The Omi are on a conveyor belt and they're going to pass through these 3 wallets. All right, the conveyor belt only goes in one way. Omi do not jump off the conveyor belt. They don't go back. They always go in this direction. They go from the reserve to the vault to the burn. All right. Okay, so now let's get into Jill and what she's going to do. So the first thing Jill does is she takes her $1, and that's all she's doing today. She takes $1 and she buys some gems with it. Okay, so $1 is going to equal 1 gem. And then we're going to say that the 1 gem is going to equal 100 Omi. All right, so an Omi in this example is worth a penny. So $1 is going to be 100 Omi. Dollar gem, they're the same amount. All right, so she takes that 1 Omi, that 1 gem, that $1, and she buys a gem with it. All right, now when she buys this gem, it is going to trigger an action down here of moving the equivalent amount of Omi from the reserve wallet, that 300 billion, it's going to move some of those Omi over into the next wallet. And it's going to move exactly the value of Omi to the gem at that point. So it's 100 Omi. So the reserve wallet is going to lose 100 Omi, and that's going to get transferred over to the vault, and the vault is going to go up by 100 Omi. And I just saw this as their Omi symbol, so I'm going to have fun using it today. All right, she's got her gem. She's given her $1 to Ecomi, and she wants to buy an NFT. And this NFT just so happens to be selling for 1 gem. And we know that 1 gem equals 100 Omi. So it's selling for 100 Omi if we want to look at it that way. But the app uses gems, so we're going to keep it with gems. Right, so she clicks the button.
Now, I just want to say this is the simple version of how to explain the burn token and how they work. It goes in a lot more details. You got 2.5% in the markets. Also, he's about to bring it up. It's 10%. It's going in buybacks. I mean, go watch his videos, guys. You'll understand what I'm talking about now.
Buy now, and that's going to trigger some actions. First action it's going to do is it's going to say, you bought an NFT. So those 100 gems that you moved over into the vault, we can now get rid of them. They're gone. We don't want them anymore. So it's going to take those 100 gems and it's going to put it in the burn wallet. And what happens in the burn wallet? Nothing happens in the burn wallet. That is where Omi go to never return. There's no keys. There's no way, no access to get them back out. So
gone forever. Never existed. History.
Whatever Omi gets put into here, they are now buried. They're rested in peace. Poor Omi. So what happened? Bought an NFT. So we take 100 Omi out of the vault and we add 100 Omi to the burn wallet.
Now, I want you to think about this. That's $1, 1 gem. This saves $100. One NFT. Okay. Can you imagine with 3 to 4 drops per week? Later on down the road, of course, 3 to 4 drops per week. Also, the upgrades you can do, like I had in my last video or a video back before, talking about changing the color of Superman's cape to gold or something. All kind of upgrades, rims, painted cars. I mean, yeah. Just think about that, guys. Think about that.
And then it goes nowhere. Boom. It's in a black hole. So this gives us a situation here, right? 300 billion. If lots of Jills come in and Bills come in and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people come in and they start buying gems, all of these Omi are going to get moved over, and now they're buying NFTs. So all of these Omi are going to get burned, and then the whole system stops because there's no more Omi here. So what is Ecomi going to do about that? Well, they have a system to solve this. That's all part of their tokenomics. So we're going to put another wallet up here, and we're going to call this wallet the buyback wallet. Okay. And what they're going to do is they're going to set aside a small portion of the sale of their NFTs. They're going to set aside just a little bit of it, and they're going to put it in the buyback wallet. All right, now I can't go into the details of exactly how much they're putting in there because that's for a longer video, and I'm planning on hopefully doing the buyback video next. Just waiting for a little information from Ecomi.
Go watch that video. It's very, very good.
And I'll do that one. But in the meantime, we're doing this quick basic one. Now, once they've got some money into the buyback, they have told us that they plan to go out to the exchanges. And they haven't told us which one. I am guessing that they're going to go to all of them, whatever's available. They're going to go out to the exchanges and they're going to buy Omi with the money that they have made, or some of the money they've made from selling NFTs. Okay, so these are all, there's tons of Omi in here. It's going to be raining Omi soon. Now, when does this happen? Well, I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, what triggers it, but I do know, I can tell you that as Omi are being burned, at some point, Ecomi is going to have to buy Omi. So we can effectively say for now that as it goes into the burn wallet, that's going to trigger a buy right here. So Ecomi is going to be moving some of this cash into the exchanges, giving it to us and buying our Omi with it, right? So this was triggered by the burn wallet, so I'm going to make that pink too. All right, so what is going to happen here? They are going to buy, hopefully, a lot of Omi. And that Omi, once they've got it, they are going to funnel it down into the reserve wallet to top it off. Okay, so I can see what you guys are thinking right now is that, yeah, we solved this problem, but now we've just moved the whole problem one step back, right? So obviously if everybody's buying gems, this is going to run down to zero. Then they're buying NFTs, so the vault is going to run down to zero, and everything's going to be in the burn wallet. All 345 billion will be in here. That's a problem. So what they've said is that they are going to then do a buyback from the exchanges to replenish the reserve.
So like when I'm posting the what burned that day, that's what I'm talking about. That's how much Omi was burned that day. And then you have the process of buybacks.
Wallet. Well, eventually won't this go down to zero as well? It's going to have a really hard time going down to zero, and this is why. Because as Omi get burned, the supply of Omi is going to go down. And as the supply goes down, the cost, the price of Omi is going to go up. So we have a positive influence on the price of Omi with the burn. And everybody talks about that. There's a lot of other coins that burn. And sure enough, as the supply.
This is what's going to make OMI shine. A lot of people think, oh, I mean, you can't have Omi without VV. You can't have VV without Omi. They both have to have each other to make it all work. And he's explaining it right here, guys, right here.
Goes down, then the price generally goes up. Well, Ecomi's gone ahead and said, we're going to do one better. We're going to go ahead and use some of the proceeds to buy back gems. So now they've got buying pressure on Omi as well, because they're going out and they've got to compete with everyone else to buy Omi. So there's more pressure for Omi to go up. And as Omi goes down, that means, as the price of Omi goes up, that means that the amount of Omi that they're burning goes down. And this is why. Let me show you over here. So if $1 equals 1 gem, and now Omi is worth more because the supply is going down and the pressure on buying is going up. So let's say that Omi now is 1 Omi per dollar. All right? So that means from the reserve, we're only going to take 1 Omi out now instead of 100. And we're going to put 1 Omi in the vault, right? And the same thing's going to happen here. So this 1 gem only equals 1 Omi now. So that means when Jill buys the NFT, only one Omi is going to get burned. So you can see that's a big difference. Okay, so as the price goes up from 100 Omi to gem to 1 Omi per gem, the amount of gems being burned is going down. It was 100 and now it's 1. So that is going to slow the system way down.
This is why VV has slowed everything down. This is why VV only releases just a little bit of good information at a time, because the lower the token, the better we are. So, you know, take that. I mean, you can't get no better than that, guys.
And by the way, Omi can go down to 8 decimal points. So this can just keep going down and down and down 8 decimal points. That's the first thing I want to show you guys. The second thing we want to get into is the total supply of Omi, because it's a little misleading what we're seeing on CoinGecko and the other sites. Now, Omi did mint 750 billion Omi to begin with. That was the start. The genesis was 750 billion. They had no intentions of releasing all 750 billion to the public and to the exchanges. That's not what they wanted to do. They took some of this and they wanted to reserve it for these wallets so that they can have a built-in burn system. This isn't like one day, you know, the CEO of a token decides, hey, let's go ahead and burn some tokens. No, this is built into the rules of how the tokenomics for Ecomi and NFTs works. So what they did is they took 345 billion Omi out of this 750, and they reserved it right off the bat for these 3 wallets, okay, for the burn process to get started so that this conveyor belt can start moving, all right? And
there is no other token that I know of that has this process. I mean, it's freaking brilliant.
that gives us 405 billion possible Omi to go into circulation. Now, that's still a decent amount, right? But don't forget, this is built in, this burning. This is going to keep happening. As long as they're selling NFTs, they are burning Omi. Now, they're going to be burning also in the secondary market too, but let's wait for another one. This is just supposed to be basics. All right, so then what also happened, I'm not going to get into the details, but there was a inadvertent locking up of 94 billion for like 20,000 or 18,000 years. So that is effectively burned. So we have another 94 billion that's burned. That is going to give us 311 billion Omi that could possibly go into circulation. So look at that. We went from 750 billion to 311 billion possible circulation. So when you see CoinGecko and the other ones, CoinGecko doing this, realize that it was never meant to go up to 750 in the circulation. It is realistically 311 billion. So when you're doing your formulas and stuff, know that 311 is the total possible. And guess what? Ecomi's decided that this is still a lot. So they want to try to find ways to slow this down so that we don't have a total of 311 billion in circulation. So what have they done? They have implemented staking. Now, staking real quick.
And this is why I'm not selling my DeLorean that I just got from Brock. Thank you, Brock, because, hey, what did they say? Staking is also built with the master collector of DeLorean, baby. Ooh, I'm not even a master collector of the Murmur coins, but I'm just saying.
It just means that we can take our Omi and we can set it aside. So we're not using it, we're not moving it around, we're not selling it, we're staking it, we're putting it in the ground in one spot and we're leaving it there for a while. And in exchange for that, Ecomi is going to give us points towards the master collector, which we haven't talked about, and that's because they really haven't talked about it. But it's going to give us points towards the master collector program, which is they plan on on giving out some pretty good perks for that. Possibly 10-second head start on drops and badges and all kinds of special little things that we can get as we go up the Master Collector levels. These are actually going to be levels. The second thing that they've done, they've alluded to, they haven't actually come out and officially said anything yet, but they have alluded to a few other little perks for staking are Omi. That means taking it out of circulation, at least for a time being. One of those that they've alluded to is something called the gold, you'll earn gold gems. And with gold gems, they've been talking about possibly being able to get access to certain add-ons, certain upgrades, maybe a special drop that nobody else has access to. You have to have gold gems to get into it. They haven't been clear on exactly what perks we're going to get with that.
Guys, we are so early in this. I mean, you're getting all these drops in VV. I'm not telling you what to do, but I wouldn't sell them. I wouldn't sell all of them. No.
But you can be sure there are going to be some perks with it. This is the way that Ecomi is going to reward their Omi holders for staking. Usually most other crypto coins, they reward you in the same coin, or they reward you in a secondary coin. Like VeChain will reward you for holding VET and another coin that they use as fuel called VThor. So that's another good way. This is the way that Ecomi's decided to do it. And they're referencing this as gamification of VV. All right, so this Master Collector thing, we're gonna work up levels just like in games where you work up levels, and as you get up to different levels, you're going to get special perks. All right, I think that's it. I hope we've kept this really short. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave any questions or your thoughts in the comments. I really appreciate comments. They help me solidify my thoughts and learning on this. I am trying to get to all of them to answer them. Anyways, go ahead and do that. Appreciate everybody who's come by and appreciate all the subscriptions and likes and thanks. And I'll get to you on the next one.
So there you go. I know it's a long video, but if you really want to learn everything about VV, go follow this dude here, because like he explains everything the best way I've seen yet on YouTube. I mean, this guy deserves 2,000 subscribers. It really does. You heard it right there, guys. You heard it right there. So there you go. I mean, you can do what you want to do. You can sell all your NFTs, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. You know, when it comes down to it, you're your own person. I think there's a lot of alcohol in this beer. I'll tell you what, I got a buzz. I'm not even joking around. Yeah, I wanted to bring you this video to explain the burn process and how everything works. Go check out my man right here. I'll leave a link down below. Orion Cryptotrader. Very smart dude. Way smarter than me. You know, I run off a beer. Hey, Poor Man Printing. You ought not do that, you little old boy. Ow.